Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the questions that is on the practice final. It's a question that will be very similar to the one on the final itself. Let's read this and understand it. The data below represents the relationship between the total minutes and the total calories burned of an intense workout of a certain athlete. So you have the minutes up here and the calories down here. So this is the independent variable and this is the dependent variable, right? It depends on how long you work out. That'll tell you how many calories you're actually burning, right? The longer you work out, the more calories you burn. So it says use a prediction equation before rounding to predict the missing value. So we need to find this missing value, but before finding that missing value, we need to find the prediction equation, okay? And normally I would write my prediction equation in terms of y equals mx plus b. So let me actually jot that down right here. Y equals mx plus b. So I want to create an equation, and it says right here, very important detail, use the first and fourth ordered pair. Okay, so here's my first ordered pair, and here is my second, third, fourth ordered pair. So we need to use the first and the fourth ordered pair. So it'd be a good idea to just write them down, the coordinate, let me go to the side over here, the coordinate 17, 133, and the coordinate 42, 409. Okay, so we have two coordinates. They want us to use the first and the fourth to create this equation, this prediction equation that we want it to look like y equals mx plus b. So let's first find the slope. And whenever they give you 2 points, you could find the slope using the slope formula. The formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And of course, we get those x1, y1 values from here, and the x2, y2 value from here. So whenever I plug in any values to any formula, I usually rewrite the formula with blank spots. So I would begin with the division and the subtractions, and then I would plug in my 409 for my y2, my 133 for my y1, my 42 for my x2, and my 17 for my x1. And let's subtract 409, take away 133, and also subtract the 42, take away 17. So 409 take away 133 is 276, and 42 take away 17 is 25. And 276 divided by 25 on a calculator, I would use a calculator, is the decimal 11.04. So the slope value is really 11.04. So this is a very important part of our prediction equation, our slope. Okay, so once we have our slope, I mean, right off the bat, I know that it's either going to be this answer because that has a slope, the m of 11.04, or this one, m of 11.04. It cannot be this one. That was 1394. This was 14.28. So it's either those two, one of those two options. Now, if you have a slope and you have some points, you could easily plug it into point slope form, and that's what we want to do here. So we want to take the information that we have and we want to rewrite it in point slope form. In case you forgot, point slope form is y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And you're thinking, wait, is his iPad glitching? No, I do that on purpose. I wait to write the y1 and the x1 in red, and I always write the m in blue right there. Now the reason why I do that is because whenever you want to write your point slope form equation, I would start by writing it with the blank spots that I did the first time. And then you identify your y1, your x1 value, and your m value. And of course, you're going to get those x1 and y1 values from here. And you're going to get your m value from the 11.04 that we just found. So the m will be 11.04 out here in the front. Sorry, that's kind of messy. The y1 value is 133, and the x1 value is 17. So our equation so far is y minus 133 equals 11.04, let me rewrite it so it'll be nicer, minus 17, x minus 17, and we need to distribute the 11.04. So you have 11.04x, 11.04 times negative 17 is negative 187.68. Okay, so all I need to do now is rewrite my equation, but getting y by itself. So I would have to add 133 here, so it'll cancel to get y by itself, and add 133 to that negative 187.68. So I'm going to do it on the calculator, negative 187 0.68 plus 133, and that will give me the decimal negative 54.68. So I do have a negative 54.68 at the very end. I have the 11.04x right here. I have the equal sign, and I have y all by itself. There's my prediction equation. And as you could see, you could already identify which one's the correct answer. Option A, or this first option right here, has the 54.68. This one over here is positive 320.68, and that's the correct B value that we want. Now, of course, if I actually wanted to work this through, I would then take the 60 and plug it right into here and multiply 11.04 times 60 minus 54.68, and it really would give me the answer 607.72. But anyway, that is your answer, and that's how you do this problem.